This is Life Journey with Dawn Simmons, and this week I am going to take you to Sparta, Greece. It's a little different format than what we normally do, has a little bit of humor this week. I hope you enjoy. We are presently in Sparta, driving around, trying to find something old. Not very easy right now, but I'm sure at some point there's got to be something here. This is what Sparta is known for. So they were not builders, they were soldiers. They were trained as athletes and to fight. So imagine this, you're 10, 11 years old and you are sent off to school and all you do is train. You train and you train to fight, to run, to train, and that's all you do. That's your whole life. Even when you become an adult and you get married, you don't have a traditional home where you're living with your wife. You have to meet your wife in secret. So, very different culture, and we'll go take a look at some of the sites around. When you're in a foreign country and you travel into an area you don't know this deep, you need to keep your spidey senses on at all times. Okay, so we are in Sparta, and there really isn't much here in the way of ruins that are left, because the Spartans were military people, not builders. And when the Ottomans came in, they essentially, this is a really sketch area that we're in. So we're at the Temple of Artemis. I'm going to show you the ruins, and then we really need to get out of here. Okay, so to give you guys an understanding of what was actually happening as I was recording that, well, I did take the time to do the Temple of Artemis. It wasn't a very good shot, but there wasn't a whole lot there. The corridor you heard was my husband. He was pulling out the camera equipment so that we could do a real shot there. But as you could see from my face, what I detected was there were some people in the bushes, and it was unusual activity. It was the kind of activity, you need to get out of there. And as my husband was unpacking, I stopped recording and I tell him, don't unpack that. We got to get in the car and we got to get out of here. Because some gypsies had come out, seen us there, and they were not very accommodating, let's just say. And if you know anything about the gypsy lifestyle or what's going on in Europe with gypsies, they are a criminal ring. Now, not 100% of them. So if you have family or you're part of that and you're not that, I'm not speaking to you, but I am speaking to the ones who are a part of that. So they do have issues with violent crime. They have issues with squatting on land, and they have issues with stealing. And because of some protections that they have in Europe, there's nothing you can do about it. So really, we just needed to get out of there because they had an encampment in those green trees that you could see there. And they were coming out at us. There were multiple in there. And they were coming out at us to get us basically to leave. So you can see kind of the pants that are laying there and some other things. Just everything about it was sketchy. So we took off and left. And then some of the other photos we're showing you, the bungalow where we stayed. Those are some of the cats that were there at the restaurant at the bungalow that were visiting, the resident cats and their sweet dog, that black lab. And then some of the surrounding areas that you can see, that we could see from where we stayed right outside of Sparta. So it was a great trip. It was an interesting trek into Sparta. Certainly not what we were expecting, but also not some place that we probably ever need to go back to. So just wanted to show you the real Sparta.